course that by now we are all sick and tired of this quarantine, but we gotta do what we gotta do. It's our part. It's the only weapon that we have to fight against this terrible pandemic that our world is going through right now. Fortunately, I'm doing good so far. Everything is okay with my family, with my girlfriend, but unfortunately, that's not the reality for thousands and thousands of people. So I thought about making this video today talking about the recent games, the games that I've been playing during this quarantine, because we must remain positive, and I mean, we're gamers, so let's play some video games and check out the games that I've been playing lately. And greetings YouTube gamers, welcome to another episode of Retro Raider. My name is Johnny Retro and welcome back to the channel. Yeah, I have this series here on the channel, what I've been playing, where, it is just another opportunity for me to talk about video games, and in this case, to talk about the current video games that I'm currently playing. And of course, as a content creator, I want to entertain you guys, especially during these hard times, like I said in the beginning of the video. And yeah, I just thought about sharing these with you, and I would like you guys to let me know what games have you been playing lately. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this one, so without further ado, let's take a closer look right after this. Okay, let's start with these right here. These are a couple of games for the ZX Spectrum that I've picked right before I got into quarantine. So I don't know, probably 7 weeks ago. I got this in a flea market, €1 each. I'll take that deal anytime. And it's not that I've been playing a lot of ZX Spectrum games, but yesterday actually, I've tried these out because I was saving these for an upcoming pickups video. But hey, that's not gonna happen anytime soon, I think. So yeah, yesterday I gave these a go, see if everything was okay with the cassettes. So let's start with this one. This is RoboCop 2. The reason why I picked this one, let me show you guys the cassette tape. It's because this was actually the packed-in game with the ZX Spectrum. This was the packed-in game for the model 128K plus 2 and plus 3, which is the one that I have. I don't know if you guys can see right here. And I knew about this game, I played it on emulation, but I didn't have the cassette, so this is the first one. Second one, this is a game called Agent X2, but it's kind of messed up because it's working, but the cassette tape is for Agent X2, okay? But the actual cassette is for the first game, Agent X. But hey, it's rolling now, I just have to find the other cassette and the other case. The next one is a cool shooter called Steel Eagle. And I believe that this was an UK import, because, right here, the label of the store, right, it's in Portuguese, but the price tag is in pounds. Never played this one before, but hey, it's a cool shooter for the ZX Spectrum 48K. Last but not least, this is a Sega game, that's right, this is Spy Hunter. Again, here's the cassette for the 48K, and I'm not entirely sure if all of these are originals, but that's the beauty about collecting for the ZX Spectrum, because, back in the day, there was no such thing as piracy in video game industry. So technically, you could get illegal copies legally. Yeah, this is one of the many things that fascinates me about the ZX Spectrum, even though I didn't grow up with the system. I mean, I was not even born when the system came out, but yeah, I just love my ZX Spectrum collection, and yeah, I added this 4 games for my library. Okay, next one. This is a game that I finished recently. This is a very cool platformer for the Nintendo Switch called Poi, and this is the Explorers Edition. I believe this was an early release on the Nintendo Switch, but I didn't got it when it first came out. And again, before the quarantine, I got a very nice deal on this game on the game store. It was with a sale. I believe that I got it for €5, brand new. And yeah, I was just browsing through the games, and this one caught my attention. And I'm not gonna lie, it caught my attention for the price tag. I mean, €5 for a Nintendo Switch game, and it looked like, a 3D platformer. So I took a leap of faith and I got the game. And it turns out that this is a very fun and very addictive 3D platformer. And is it a Mario 64 clone? It is, but that's okay. Mario 64 is a great game, and this game is based on Mario 64, and they really don't try to hide it. Of course, that theme, the characters, the layout of the levels is different, but even the moves of the characters, and the way you go through the levels, it's, yeah, it really reminds me a lot of Mario 64. Again, is it a clone? Yes, but it is a very, very good clone. And I mean, if you're going to rip off a game, you might do it good. Just one last thing, if you grew up playing 3D platformers, you are going to love this game, but if you don't, but if you have a kid and if you're looking for a game for your kid to play, pick this one up, because it's a really, really good game, and I believe that everybody can have a blast with it. Next, this is a game that I already finished a couple of years ago. This is Life is Strange Before the Storm, the prequel to the first game. I love these games. I have the collector's editions right here. I hope that you guys can see. And my girlfriend, actually, she got me this collector's edition. I think it was 2 years ago, more or less, when the full version of the game was released. And when I got the first one and I played it, I said to my girlfriend, well, you really need to check out this game. She did, she played it, and she loved the game. Then she got me this one, the prequel. I beat it. And now, taking into account that we are all staying at home like we should, my girlfriend, she works a lot. And now, you know, unfortunately, taking into consideration again the pandemic, but now she does have the time to play it. So she's the one playing this game. And if you never played Life is Strange, well, this is one of those games where, you know, you have to make a lot of decisions, a lot of choices, and each choice will impact the story of the game. So what I'm doing actually is I'm watching my girlfriend playing this game, because you have dozens and dozens of different choices. So the path that she's taking with the game is being very different with the one that I did. So yeah, it has been fun, and I'm watching a playthrough, but in person. Okay, next, this is a game that I've already mentioned on my social media. This is a game that I got last Christmas. A Super Famicom exclusive. This is Mohammed Lagoon. This was the game that I was aiming to play during quarantine, but I'm not gonna lie, guys, I've already played it a little bit, but you know, just for an hour, and I just stopped, because when it comes to these old school JRPGs, I really like to play them in one go, because these type of games are without a doubt my comfort zone. It's my jam when it comes to gaming. I really want to get into this game. And the thing is that, you know, as you can see, I'm playing a lot of stuff right now. But I just wanted to share this with you guys, because even though I have all the time in the world right now, it is not the perfect time for me to jump into this one. I guess it's just a matter of mindset. And yeah, this is the original Japanese release. I've already showcased this edition for you guys on a previous pickups video, I believe. And yeah, it's in Japanese, so how am I going to play it? I'm going to play it on my Retron 5, of course, with a translation patch. Everything that the good old Squaresoft did back in the day with Nintendo, on the Super Nintendo, the Super Famicom, for me it was brilliant, it was genius, it really was the golden age of JRPGs. And overall, I did heard good things about this game, even though it isn't perfect, but yeah, I really want to try it out. Probably after I finish this game right here, and Life is Strange, I will get into Mohammed Lagoon. And what game is this, you're wondering? Well, this is my main game right now, and it is of course the remake of Final Fantasy VII. And if you guys want to see the unboxing of my deluxe edition of the game, I will leave a link down below for you guys to check it out. My initial thoughts about the game, and I'm really savoring it. I'm playing this game slowly, and you know, enjoying it every second. Does it feel like Final Fantasy VII for me? To be honest, it really does. It really is what I was expecting. So far, it didn't disappoint me, but it also didn't impress me with something that I was not expecting. But don't get me wrong, guys, that is a good thing. Again, it is what I was expecting for this game. And I mean, we've been waiting, you know, years and years for this release, and it is finally here. The graphics are incredible. I love the ambience. I love the new character models. Even though some of the background textures are a little bit messed up, the voice acting is amazing, and let me tell you, best voice acting, Barrett. Barrett, the character Barrett, has exactly the voice. He sounds exactly like I imagined. The remastered soundtrack with an original orchestra, I mean, is just superb. And I'm going through the game in normal mode, so no turn-based, and I picked that even though I'm a huge fan of turn-based, but I picked that because I really wanted to try the new mechanics, and they're fun, they're different, but it suits the game. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Final Fantasy 15, but yeah, it's fun. It's a new approach to the game, and that's exactly, again, what I was expecting. Last but not least, the story. The story is there, and they added so much flavor with new quests, new background stories for certain characters. Heads up, a little bit of spoilers here. You know, the fact that Cloud is becoming famous in the slums. I dig it. I really dig it. I can't wait to fully finish this game. Unfortunately, we are only getting the rest throughout episodes. I really don't know how they are going to pull this off, you know, taking into account that a brand new generation is on its way, I mean the PS5. Because I really want to continue my original save. Again, I don't know how they are going to manage it, but hey, it is what it is. And it really is what it is, guys. This was the video. These are the games that I'm currently playing during quarantine. And please feel free to share yours down below. Just one quick last thing, guys. I know that these are very weird and hard times that we are all going through, and I really, from the bottom of my heart, I wish you all the best. I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. I hope you guys are taking care of your families. This, of course, is not the topic of the video. I mean, this channel is nothing related to politics or anything like that, but we are going to live some really hard times due to, you know, the economical crisis that we are all going to face. We are already facing it thanks to this this pandemic. A lot of people die, a lot of people are still going to die, unfortunately, but I think that the best thing that we can do right now is to remain positive. So stay home, be creative, watch a couple of movies, watch animes, read books, and if you're a gamer, of course, play some video games. Once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe. I wish you all the best. As always, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones, take care of the gaming community, and game a lot.